already know this is Punch Drum Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. First and foremost, I would like to give a thanks to Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz for putting their life on the line for pure entertainment, and also give thanks to the other fighters in the undercard as well. You know, if you follow Punch Drunk, if you follow yours truly, you already know, man. Subscribe to the channel, like it, hit the notification bell so you get my updated videos. You know that I like to joke around. I like to also talk about boxing and how it translates to life itself. And, you know, we have fun. I have fun in this channel. And shout out to the people that's been following me and supporting me. Yo, I love y'all. Y'all my brothers and sisters in Christ. You already know. I want to talk about, well, of course, what a lot of people's been talking about and really, you know, downing Andy Ruiz and hold him accountable. Of course, I did a video myself holding him accountable for why he came into that shape, you know, the unprofessionalism of to himself, you know. But at least he held himself accountable. He didn't blame everybody else. He blamed himself. But yet, you heard a lot of people saying, you know, in the Twitter world and social media world and making fun, and I did my little thing on my last video. But I also want to make this video to emphasize that, number one, I do consider Andy Ruiz as my modern day warrior, modern day gladiators, and all these fighters, my modern day warriors and modern day gladiators. Like I said, they got balls of you know. You can't relate. You can't compare it to the normal human. They got the heart. They have the will. The way they do, the way they make their money, and they feed their family is a brutal way. Remember, they sacrificing their life again. And I want to talk about in this video that I understand that it's hard. It's in another level to be hungry when you're full. And also, I also want to emphasize this, and a lot of people, and you know what, I've never been in that position, but I think I'm genuine enough and humble enough to try to understand that, you know what, once you work your butt off. Remember, Andy Ruiz was 6 years old when he started fighting, working his butt off, trying to prove people wrong, going to the Olympics, and doing his thing and working hard to get the opportunity that he had. And remember, it was an opportunity. It wasn't like it was all planned out. The first fight with Anthony Joshua, he stood prepared. He had a fight a month before. He had that fight in June 1st versus Anthony Joshua. He was prepared to fight, just to fight. You understand? And a lot of fighters are the same way. But I don't think he was prepared, like a lot of dudes, prepared to have that weight on his shoulder of becoming the heavyweight champion of the world. I don't think you could how you say, prepare for that type of responsibility. Mike Tyson, we love Mike Tyson, and he explained that to a T. What type of responsibility, what type of lifestyle it brings, you know? And some people will be like, oh man, he should have been in the best shape of his life, and blah blah blah. And we have all this, you know, darts thrown at Andy Ruiz. But at the end of the day, let's look at humans in general. For example, there's people that collect their income tax return, right? And they get their little G's and a couple of G's, 3 G's, 4 G's, whatever it may seem. And what they do with it? Do you actually save it? Do we actually save like 2 years in a row and then put it as a down payment as a first home buyer? No, sometimes people get that money, you know what? They buy all the clothes that they couldn't have throughout the whole year. Or they buy a car that they wanted to have, but in reality, they don't need a car, especially if you're in a big city. You don't need a car, but you want the car. And you start spending money, you start probably, you know, doing a lot of things that you wouldn't normally do. And for Andy Ruiz, it's a blessing for him to have that type of money and to have that type of check. You've been working your ass, excuse my language, you've been working your butt off to reach that plateau, to reach that type of purse. And you got it. And you know what you want to do with it? All the things in your mind you always wanted to do. Remember, Andy Ruiz, God bless his kids and his family, got 5 kids. He want to set his family up. He want to give the mama the big house that he wanted to, or his dad, and take care of his family and take care of his friends and splurge for the first time. He never splurged like that before. Buy the cars that you've been dreaming about. And he did that. And he was doing it. We all dream about it. The first time, what we used to say when we will be small. Most of the people, you heard that. Yo, if I get $1 million, I'll buy my mama a house and I'll do this and I'll travel the whole world and blah, blah. It happens. But you know what? He got another fight. It doesn't stop. The career don't stop. But at the end of the day, he's still human. He's a warrior, but he's still human. Still human. You want to have fun. Sometimes you don't know, life goes so fast. Look, people asking him for interviews. People, a new flock of people around him. You got friends that probably just associate you. It goes fast. You got to understand that. Try to put yourself in their shoes. It's just like how Mike Tyson said it again. I think it was Hagler. Who was it that said, man, it's hard to wake up in silk sheets, and go to the gym. It's a hard sport. This ain't basketball. This is a guy that's punching you in your face. This is a sport that you actually risking your life. But when you're a millionaire like that, you look at it like, I ain't going to wake up for real, man. I ain't trying to hit nobody, and I don't even want to be hit. I don't want to go to a sparring. Matter of fact, I don't even want to run. I've been running since I was 6 years old. You remember Oscar De La Hoya? He said he started waking up at 3 to 4 to 5 years old at the age of 5. This ain't easy. It's not easy, especially when you hit that plateau of success. A lot of people need to stop defining what success is to them. In the end of the day, man, everybody is their own person and everybody got their own success. Everybody got their own ceiling. You understand what I'm saying? And of course, a lot of fighters say, I got to do this, I got to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm in the best shape of my life. Of course, that's all PR. That's all PR. That's all promotion. They got to say that. It's almost like an NBA player saying, you know what? I don't care about anything. All I want to do is win a ring. Yeah, all you really want to do is get that first contract and actually set your life up and set your family up for generations and generations to come. I don't give a damn about no ring. Let's be real. And a lot of people wanna grab the glory, wanna have the championship belt. But most people don't want that responsibility. It takes a lot to be a Floyd Mayweather, to have all this money and still stay hungry and still stay in shape and still go at 4 o'clock in the morning and work out. It takes a lot for a Manny Pacquiao to already have a cemented legacy and probably be one of the greatest of all time, or the greatest of all time, and still stay hungry when you got nothing to prove, right? It takes a lot. It takes a lot to be a Michael Jordan. To win it all and say you're the best and still go out there. It's hard to be a Kobe Bryant. It's hard to be a LeBron James. Does LeBron James right now need to play ball? What does LeBron James need to prove? Things like that. What does Manny Pacquiao got to prove? What does Floyd Mayweather got to prove? Huh? So it takes a lot to just... It takes special athletes. There's another level to this. There's another level to this. There's a lot of belt holders in the sport of boxing. If you look around, there's a lot of belt holders in the sport of boxing. A lot of people could be a champion, but a lot of them cannot live like a champion. That's the difference. Look at Errol Spence getting all that money, and then boom, look at going to parties and being in that state of mind, and thank you God that he's alive and things of that nature. But you wanna do things. You're human at the same time. You wanna party. You wanna pay for your friends and do it and live life, because we only got one life to live. Only one life to live. And sometimes that life might end in that ring. So this video is most about that. You know what? I'm not giving Andy Ruiz an excuse. But I want people to be understanding about that. You know what? He's still a human. He's still a human. And of course, he's a professional boxer, but at the end of the day, it's a roller coaster like Anthony Joshua. I like the way that I like his speech. I like he was humble because he's seen the ups and downs. He's seen the haters. He's seen the lovers. He's seen the leashes. And right now, probably Andy Ruiz, that say when you lose, especially in the sport of boxing, you lose one time, and it's like people call for your career. Or you should retire. Or you should fire your trainer. You should do this. You should do that. Let's see the ups. Let's see how he could come from being down. Put it that way. Let's see what he could do. I believe he's been a boxer for most of his life. He knows what to do. He's learned his lesson. Let's support these guys as humans and as fighters. In the end of the day, all my peoples right here, y'all all my brothers and sisters in Christ. I love y'all, and I wish all of y'all doing y'all thing. And y'all fortunate to not have y'all life in a microscope like that. Because we all have our ups and downs. All of us. We get heartbroken. We lose jobs. We lose family members. We lose focus. We have all of that. We gain focus. We got loved ones. We got haters. We got lovers. We got people we appreciate. We got people that we don't appreciate. Sometimes we humble. Sometimes we not. And sometimes we need a wake-up call. And some people learn from other people's mistakes. The smart one learns from other people's mistakes so they won't happen to them. But we all go through it. So, in the end of the day, man, I love all these fighters. These are my modern day war, modern day gladiators, man. I love them. Let's support them. In the end of the day, they put in their life on the line for pure entertainment, other than, you know, for themselves and their family. But for us, they put it for all. For we don't need to be humble and see a Patrick Day. We don't need to see, even looking at Andy Ruiz, we're humbled. We're humbled by it. If you're very genuine, we're humbled by what happened. That's a lesson. Like I said, that's why I always translate boxing into life. Because you know what? That's another, you know, indication that you always got to stay focused, always got to stay prepared, always got to be level-headed. Never go above, never go under. Always stay prepared for the opportunities. Andy Ruiz was prepared for the opportunity the first time. He had this opportunity to maintain what he earned and what he won. Now he got to do it again. But now he's learning a lesson, and sometimes it's a good thing. He ain't no criminal. It's nothing like that. He's a good thing. It's a good thing. Let's support Andy Ruiz come back. Let's congratulate Anthony Joshua. Let's congratulate everybody, Saudi Arabia, everybody that put this event together. Everybody should be looking at this as a life experience for everybody, and take notes. Take notes, y'all, because we all live in a roller coaster. And at the end of the day, we want to start level out. You go into a roller coaster, you go up the stairs, you know, the stair, then you ride in the roller coaster. It goes up, down, it has to do whatever, it has the dips and everything. But at the end of the day, it's going to come right back into that level. And that's the way you want to start and want to end life. And at the end of the day, you already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing. Subscribe to the channel. I love y'all. I want to even talk more about this, but you already know how it is. I think y'all get what I'm trying to say. If I leave something now, y'all leave it in the comment box and we're going to still chop it up. You already know, man. Subscribe to the channel, like it, support your boy, baby. I'm the new voice of boxing, man. It is what it is, man. The merch is here. The merch is coming soon. I'm gonna be posting it this week or the end of the week. Stay tuned. I love y'all. God bless.